Hey, this is MiracleMax. Welcome to Rise of Kingdoms. And I am here right now in Kingdom 157. I'm also going to be hopping over to Kingdom 135 and showing you what's going on because today is a day of massive action. About 3 hours ago, the level 5 passes fell kingdom wide. They opened, they were crushed, and they fell. And this is probably the day that the most battles occur on the map. And if I scroll out, I'm going to show you where we started. We are Kingdom, like I said, this is Kingdom 157. We started in a corner position, which isn't the greatest place to start. But because we are strong enough, we have pushed forward and taken both sides of our original zone and been able to take all the passes into the next zone. Well, what's happening in the next zone? Well, on this side of the map, we're pushing back Kingdom 158 and holding them inside of the first, or I'm sorry, Zone 2. So they are not able to access Zone 3 right now. The blue is our kingdom, and we have built up to their gates. In fact, we've taken one of them, and it looks like we've got some battles are going to be happening here. Yep, as we attempt to take the next one. And basically, we're trying to crush this side of the map and keep them out. And it looks like we already took that pass. I'm going to simplify graphics here. So we are in, even though the map doesn't show that pass as ours yet, we are in and have just taken that flag. So we've got Kingdom 158 completely trapped in and have this zone pretty much to ourselves. Now, if we go up in the other direction, this is where my alliance is building. We have some battles going on up here. And I saw something happen that, maybe you guys have seen before, but I thought it was a great strategy on the map. So we have built out to where you see my Minamoto camping. And we have built our Crusader fortress all the way up in this corner to stop this kingdom from coming out. Now, they took the pass, but what we have done is we have flooded the area around their pass with troops. And what this does is it keeps them from being able to place a flag. There just isn't a spot for them to place a flag. And if I turn off simplified graphics, you can see that we are trying to fill up every square that they would need to pop down a flag. And let's say even if they did pop down a flag, we have the troops there to kill anyone they send to build it. So we are trying effectively to stop them from coming out at all in this area while our center fortress is building, and then to be able to build up and take that gate and completely trap them. So we're an hour and 13 minutes away from being able to start building flags off of this Alliance fortress. There's been a lot of battles going on. In addition to that, we are, let's see, it's a little hard because they're blue too. We're just different shades of blue. So the blue one is who we're battling in this section. And like I said, two alliances, the two of the top four alliances in our kingdom have headed to the west, and two are heading to the north, and we want to shut down our entire corner of the map. All right, so there were lots of battles earlier. We have been building like mad, and now it's time to gather resources again because our storehouses are getting low. And if I take a look at our alliance storehouses, we are really low on gold and pretty much everything else. We're okay on crystal right now, but the rest of the material we need to go gather to build that back up. All right, now I want to also take you, I'm going to go ahead and leave this account and hop over to my account in Kingdom 135. And in Kingdom 135, the alliance I'm in is called Mean. That was Inigo Montoya, one of the characters from my favorite movie, The Princess Bride. That is where my name MiracleMax comes from. If you have not seen the movie, go see it, guys. It came out in the mid 80s. That ages me a bit. Fred Savage, I think, is 8 or 9 in the movie, and he's now quite a bit older. Hey, let's go pick up our free chest here real quick. I'm saving up my chests. There is an achievement for opening 200 gold keys in the same click. So I'm saving up until I get there, and I figured while I was doing that, I might as well save up as many silver keys as I can too. So Kingdom 135 again started in a corner. You know, we had bad luck on both of these maps by starting in a corner, but thankfully we were strong enough where it didn't end up an issue. So this is Kingdom 135. We are friendly with the kingdom above us, so we are not attacking in that direction. Let me show you our power on the map so you get a feel for where we rank. Sorry, wrong button. Let's go to honor roll. We can laugh at my 837th place right now in this kingdom. I've got some work to do. As far as kingdom goes, we are very strong compared to the other two. Kingdoms 32, 30, and 34, or 132, 130, and 134 are all really tightly bunched together, but we have a significant lead. As far as our alliance, we do have someone breathing down our necks from Kingdom 132. But if you look at the top 5, Kingdom 135 has 3 of the top 5 alliances, so that makes it tough for anyone else. If you look at 1132, for example, that's holding second place. Let's see how far down we have to scroll to see another 1132. So 16th place is the next most powerful alliance in their kingdom, and so they are not going to rank as well in the kingdom. Where that alliance may be strong, they're going to struggle against the combined power of Kingdom 135. All right, so if we go out on the map again, and we look at red again started in that corner, we effectively shut off everybody in zone 2 in that direction and completely shut off everyone in this direction. So we took all of that second zone, and this kingdom next to us is having to fight off to the east to get access. We are building up in 2 different directions. Here's our main battle, and one of the things we're trying to do as we build to our center fortress here is we're trying to stop this kingdom dots from building. So we have surrounded their area, and we are battling out here. We are supporting, if you can see Hulu, we are surrounding their flags also. And it looks like we have aligned ourselves. This here, purple, is the kingdom that we are aligned with also. So we're helping them build out, and will probably be helping to crush the kingdom above them in orange. So this is where the majority of our battles are happening right now on the map. I am not in the battle right now because I just signed on for the day, so I've got to determine where my troops are most needed. But we are, again, fighting against 2 kingdoms in this area. Dots, I believe, is from... Let's see if we can determine where Dots is from. Honor roll. So Dots is from Kingdom 136, which is actually our friends too. So it's the orange one we're fighting against. So this is Kingdom 136 here in purple. So we're helping Dots, and we are trying to take Hulu, or HLU, out of the equation and push them back. So we are at all of their flags, HLU, hallucination, and our goal is to cut them off here, and help Kingdom 136 do that. So that's on that side, and we are building up here. HLU also built a fortress out here, which we're going to have to deal with once we can build up to it. Their fortress is currently 2.5 hours away from being built. So we've got to get flags out there. Once we have our center fortress finished, we will build towards them and attempt to crush them. We are under their time by 20 minutes. So we will start building sooner than them flags, but we still have a ways to go before we're going to be able to reach them. As far as on the other side, so we went north and we also headed out to the east. And if you see all the red coming out, we are going after Kingdom 134, which is in yellow, and trying to cut them off. I suspect we're going to see some battles here. Yep, there we go. So we're building and we're burning. We've been in battle with Kingdom 134 since this began, and we are doing everything we can to trap them while they are fighting to get out. And I will say my kingdom is extremely active right now. It looks like everybody is on. The names in yellow are other alliances from my kingdom, and if we see any names in blue, those will be from my kingdom. But it looks like our goal is to go ahead and take out their axis at that point. They have already built or are building a center fortress here, which we'll be dealing with. So we've got a lot of flags to build to get out. Now they're struggling to get troops out to build this because we are effectively blocking them right now. They're and sorry for all the scrolling in and out. I just want to see where we've got troops battling on the map. So they actually have a decent pathway forward on this side. But we're, doing everything we can to stop them from getting out towards the center zone. And really that's what it is. It's cutting off access to the center part of the map. So our goal will be to build across the river and up into this area here in that direction and cut off their access on that side. All right, so let's scroll around and see if there's any other fun battles happening here. Looks like we've got some building out happening here from Buns. Buns is Kingdom 132, and like I said, Buns is the second most powerful alliance on the map. So they are building out and going to have a collision course with Kingdom 134 here. In the other area that 134 is trying to build, Kingdom 131 is stuck in their corner, and they have not even rebuilt their Crusader fortress, so they're in a bit of a hurt. Kingdom 130 in green is coming out strong, and they look like they're going to take this whole area up here. They don't seem to have any competition coming in that area. So it looks like the collisions are happening in the corners. All right, so Kingdom 129 and 136 are going to go at it. Kingdom 135, which is us, and 134 are going to go at it. And Kingdom 134 and 132 are going to go at it. So interesting that 134 is the kingdom that's kind of boxed in and having to fight on both sides for access. Whew, so much going on today. Like I said, these both things are happening at the same time. And if you watched my earlier video on the end game in Kingdom 2, we're down to 7 days left on the map. So there's a lot of flag building there, a lot of burning other people's territories as we attempt to get into every single Zone 1 and take down the Crusader fortresses. And the reason we're doing that again is the end game. The biggest prizes for the Alliance in the end game come from, number 1, taking down the Great Ziggurat, which is right here, and getting 50 Charlemagne statues. And then number 2, controlling multiple Crusader fortresses of other kingdoms. You get 20 Charlemagne if you control 1. You get an additional 30 if you control 3. And an additional 50 if you control 5. So a total of 150 Charlemagne trophies are up for grabs, and that's really the prize. If you consider that getting these Crusader fortresses will get you 100 Charlemagne, and the Great Ziggurat will get you 50. Obviously, it is considered much more difficult to get to those corners of the map and take the Crusader fortresses than it is to get to the middle. And the reason for that really is it requires conflict. It requires fighting through territory held since the beginning of the game, and it requires a ton of flags. So if your storehouse isn't full, fill it and keep it filled. Let's take a look at this storehouse and see how we're doing on this map. So doing better than my other kingdom is at filling. So obviously we've got some people out gathering, and that's great. Everybody who is not on the front lines fighting should be gathering. Um, Pretty much every kingdom is at this same point that I'm showing you right here at this moment. So please let your people know when they're offline to go back, teleport back to a safe zone, and gather. And anytime you're online, build and fight. And anytime you're offline, be in a safe zone and gather and keep those full. And that's just going to let you keep progressing forward on the map. You know, the worst thing that can happen is to be making amazing progress and then have your progress stop simply because you did not gather enough. And that's a little crazy. Probably in zone 2 as far as, I'm sorry, zone 3 as far as what's most important other than building to the passes is getting control of these runes right here, the altar of darkness. And the reason for that is that 10 points per minute individual honor. Now you can send 5 armies out in this. When this opens, it's open for 2 hours at a time, but only opens every 60 hours. So you're going to be out there for 120 minutes. That's 1,200 honor points per army you have. Send 5 armies, you've got 6,000 honor points for 2 hours in this game. And when you're looking at these individual achievements, you know, 6,000 honor points takes you a long way really fast. I mean, I only have 16,000 right now. So the first time we do this, I'm going to jump up an achievement. The second time we do this, I'm going to jump up another one. And it's a real fast way to get points. You know, barbarians, barbarian forts, and gathering get you points, but these ruins, both the ancient ruins and the altar of darkness, really make a difference in the game. So make sure, set alarms, whatever you need to do to not miss these events. If you're rotating with other alliances at these structures, make sure you clear your troops out. Uh, don't be that guy who's on the field at the wrong time and stopping someone else, another alliance, from earning honor points. It will do 2 things. Number 1, it will get your troops killed because the only way they can get points is if your troops aren't there. And number 2, it will cause conflict in your kingdom because nobody wants another alliance from their kingdom killing their troops. And let me tell you, we had that happen, and it took probably a week to calm things back down after it happened. And just a word of warning. So sorry I'm going long on this. Just saw it and thought I would mention it. All right, so you've seen these 2 kingdoms and what's happening in them. I hope that you are out on the battlefield helping your kingdom to move towards those passes. Again, that's our goal right here. We want to get to the center of the map. Everybody wants this big structure, and having the resources to build flags is critical for that. All right, thanks for watching today. If you liked this video, throw a like on it. If you have any questions about anything I shared or in general about the Lost Kingdom, I would be glad to answer them if you leave them in a comment. If you are enjoying my videos, please subscribe, hit the bell, and don't miss a video. All right, thanks so much. Go out and have a great day. Bye-bye.